Fala galera, beleza? Ed na área e sejam todos bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal. Tô trazendo um jogo diferente que é o Away The Survivor Series. A gente vai controlar aí esse bichinho que é o petauro-do-açúcar. É um marsupial nativo do leste e do norte da Austrália, cara. Eu tive que procurar um pouco aí a respeito desse bichinho. Ele tem 16 a 20 centímetros de comprimento e uma cauda um pouco mais longa do que o seu próprio corpo. É uma aventura bem legal, um jogo de sobrevivência bacana, além de ser muito bonito, tá? Tem para PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, acho que tem para PC e vai sair até o final do ano para Xbox. O jogo tá totalmente em português, eu recomendo muito para vocês jogarem. Vamos nessa? Partiu!
"20 years have passed since a cataclysmic disaster known as the Shift transformed the Earth. This planet, once a paradise for human beings and animals alike, has become a nightmare. A swirling vortex of storms, fires and eruptions that threatens to devour what little life remains. And yet, life does remain. Animals. Certain indefatigable species have proven themselves able to adapt in ways humans could not.
A gente já começa a jogar agora. Reparem nos gráficos, são animais, cara. Tudo em tempo real. Muito louco, né? A gente tem que seguir a mãe dele.
One such species is the sugar glider, a small marsupial unusually adept at navigating this new and treacherous environment.
O jogo também tem combates e a gente tem que alimentar o bichinho, né? Não deixar passar fome nem sede. A música é sensacional.
Those sugar gliders, like all life on Earth, now balance on the brink of extinction. Their still beating hearts offer us glimmers of hope, proof that no matter the challenge, life can always find a way. Like human beings, sugar gliders form powerful familial bonds. Adults and their offspring protect and nurture each other and cooperate in ways that enhance their chances of survival. But no amount of cooperation can avert some disasters. And where there is life, there is hope. This young family of sugar gliders is living on hope. With their nest destroyed and their father cruelly taken, they'll need every ounce of it to brave the dangers of the wild in search of a new home. Young gliders, or joeys, sometimes remain with their mothers until they are 10 months old. At only 6 months, our young glider will need more time at his mother's side to learn the ropes. Every step forward for this joey is a step into the unknown. His mother and baby sister are the only constants in his life. And his mother...
Tem alguns problemas com a legenda também. Às vezes fica sem legenda, tem algumas palavras erradas. Mas a iniciativa é boa.
And has much to learn.
Os gráficos são muito bonitos. Essa parte aqui é muito da hora.
Mushrooms and other succulent plant life not only offer nourishment to the sugar glider, but a path to follow. For where plants thrive, other forms of life
comer, segurar
thrive
quadrado.
as well.
Pular.
A precursor to gliding keeps the glider nimble and strong. Skills he'll need if he's to survive this quickly changing environment. A spider. Though small, it has all the markings of the notorious Black Widow.
Bora, luta. Toma.
The glider must master every skill in his arsenal to thrive. And one of his most notable attributes
Vamos correr.
is gliding. He cannot survive without acquiring this primary skill. But to glide, he'll need strength. And strength comes from food.
Botinha amarela. Uma. Cadê outra? Aqui. Aqui. 2, 3. Beleza. Energia de planagem.
This is Savior Island, one of only a handful of ecosystems that remain. Its dense forests would once have offered cover and comfort to this young sugar glider, but no longer. The island is now a deadly war zone of competing species. The sugar glider feels most at home in the trees, and for good reason. The glider's whole body is adapted for the high life of the forest canopy. Opposable thumbs on his hind feet allow him to clasp branches and perform wonderful feats of acrobatics. With his gliding membrane, he can defy gravity itself and float on the air like a piece of paper, at least in theory.
Vamos voar! Uhul! Sou livre!
An excellent
Muito da
first
hora.
attempt. The young glider has soared
Eu
successfully
ganhei uma habilidade.
one of the island's trees to another, despite the dizzying drop in between. But the energy extended in this first glide has left him famished. Perhaps it's time to stop for a snack.
Opa. Aê.
Delicious meal. There's nothing like a successful hunt to put the spring
Ah,
back
que louco,
in your
cara.
step. The sugar glider forges ahead with a new vigor.
Menos caramujo ali. Nossa, esse salto, hein? Nem nas Olimpíadas. Eu achava que esse bicho era um guaxinim, sério mesmo. Olha esse gráfico, cara.
The
Que bagulho
glider has
bobo.
ventured close to the cliff's edge. The winds here are harsh. One wrong move could send him tumbling into the waters below, and because gliders can't swim, this would be a deadly mistake.
Opa, aí.
The terrain is rocky.
Por enquanto tá de boa, né?
Nothing like the smooth tree trunks and sturdy branches the sugar glider is used to. Crags, steep slopes, and sudden gaps in the earth present a treacherous challenge.
Vou comer aqui porque eu tô com fome. Vamos lá, mãe.
Up ahead, a scorpion. This creepy crawler wields a dangerous weapon, a toxic stinger that could kill the glider with a single jab. And this striking fiend won't let the glider go without a fight. This gutsy Joey has a battle on his hands.
Tome! Tome! Ganhei!
Done it. The sugar
Isso aí.
reigns victorious.
Ó, só na esquiva, moleque.
His rapidly developing skills. With a newfound confidence, he pushes forward toward the next challenge. Sugar gliders have powerful instincts that can alert them not only to the presence of predators, but to the safest paths forward. But instincts are useless if they're ignored. The glider must learn how and when to listen to these inner nudges. Finely honed instincts could mean the difference between life and death.
Aê! Tem que comer, tem que comer. Isso. Come aí. Isso, vambora. Comer bastante.
That cry was uttered by a bearded vulture. A massive bird that could crush the sugar glider between its talons like a porcelain doll. The young glider must stay as close to his mother as he can. At her age, she knows all the best hiding spots. And the inexperienced Joey will need all the help he can get. The vulture is a formidable opponent and won't be easily deterred.
Ufa.
The vulture is aware of movement on the ground. It could spot the glider at any moment. Our Joey must remain quiet and hidden if he's to survive.
Vambora, 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 vambora. Aí conseguimos. Uhul! Deixa pra comer mais lá na frente.
Narrowly avoiding the vulture, the sugar glider can breathe a sigh of relief. For now. Lizards. A perfect meal for this family of gliders on the go. The Joey takes cues from his mother, who uses stealth and speed to stalk these tasty treats.
Peguei. Ele tá pra lá.
A lizard is in the glider's sights. He must tread
Peguei.
lightly. These scaly delicacies, when they
Aê.
look, satiated and energized.
Pronto.
The glider is ready for the journey ahead. But his mother and sister haven't been so successful. Our Joey mustn't give up the hunt. Not until his family is as full and fed as he is.
Bora, 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 bora. Corre, moleque!
He's done.
Aê.
This wriggling lizard will make a fine meal for his mother and sister.
Peguei. Já foi. Vamos lá. Onde ele foi? Ah, tá ali.
A storm rumbles in the distance. The glider must move quickly to avoid being caught in its rages.
E aí? Pulei. Opa. E aí? Boa, foi por aqui mesmo. Beleza.
A swinging branch attached precariously to a vine. For most animals, this obstacle would be impossible to bypass. A fall from this height would be fatal and not worth the risk. But the sugar glider is a masterful acrobat and light on his feet. He may succeed here where others would undoubtedly fail.
Não consigo chegar nada com essa câmera. Ali, ó. Aê. Tô ficando bom, hein? Eita.
This giant skeleton once belonged to a whale. The glider has never seen such a thing, and there's no reason he should have. But sadly, the presence of this decomposed carcass so far inland is no mystery. Seismic changes, likely a tsunami caused by the shift, no doubt deposited this unfortunate creature onto the island. The poor beast perished here, unable to return to its watery home. What remains a mystery is how sugar gliders, these tiny, intrepid mammals, have managed to survive the Earth's upheaval.
Eita, calma aí.
Have failed.
Nossa!
The sugar glider has taken a risk by venturing close to these deadly red thorns. This risk did not pay off. He's been scratched. A toxin now flows through his body, slowing him down and draining his strength. It will take time for him to recover.
A parte já é um pouco mais difícil, hein? Ele tá no meio de espinhos, velho. Bora. Me lembra Grounded, né? Por causa dos cenários assim, grandes. Essa câmera começa a atrapalhar um pouco com o tempo.
The clever glider turns a log into a vessel. A little innovation goes a long way on this island.
Muito da hora, né, cara? Jogo bem relaxante. Comecinho da gameplay de Away, The Survivor Series. Espero que seja lançado para Xbox One até o final desse ano. Gostei demais. Agradecimentos à produtora por ter mandado uma chave pra gente. Forte abraço a todos, fiquem com Deus. Valeu, falou, fui!